Hello, 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 my daisies. I just named all five of you who watch me. I gave you a nom de plume as a group. Look how overexposed I am. The beautiful late afternoon, yeah, afternoon sunlight is filtering in through my kitchen, and I'm getting ready to do some dishes. I just made a beef stew for myself and my son, who's on his way over. And because I looked like hammered shit last night, I thought I'd come back on and say hello today. Happy Sunday. Because at least I have some makeup on and some cute earrings, which I got at the local thrift store for like $5. I think they're gaudy but cute. And I finally got a satin chain for my Phoenix. But yeah, so I'm going to do some dishes and we're going to chit chat. Whoops. See how this is going to work. I wish I could raise this up to like here, but let's see. Oh, that editorial skill. Can you stand it? No, see, I'm still overexposed. Oh, maybe I'll wait a little bit and do the dishes. So Robin the Explorer is back, which is cool because I love him. And yeah, I talked about my Madison Reed color. Volterra Amethyst, which they also call sangria. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And I am in agreement with most people that the YouTube rules of conduct are so arbitrary and so nonsensical. And like Robin was saying today, fine, have your terms of service and your whatever, but like make them be for everyone. you know to me, bullying and harassment are kind of subjective terms. It depends on how you're receiving something. Obviously, these reaction channels don't really like the people they react to. I think a lot of people don't like them. But of course, there's a way to have criticism and critique without being harassing and bullying. And there's certain things you just can't say. And sometimes I don't think those things are meant even to be malicious. It's almost like a funny kind of slip of the tongue. Of all people to be struck, I mean, I think Robin the Explorer is the most innocuous and clever and funny. And I don't think he has a mean bone in his body. But, he, like all of us, get triggered by certain things, especially when, someone like Chantal talks about mental health or addiction. I mean, they all kind of do that. And then suddenly they get this weird epiphany that they never act on, and they become the expert and they start lecturing while shoving tons of food into their gob. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's a very small part of my life. It's a big deflection. It's a distraction. I call those particular YouTubers like the National Enquirer read in the bathroom of media content. Um, but I do like the distraction, the little mental break of watching the reaction channels who make me giggle and laugh and just kind of let me think about something else than the things I'm always thinking about. I'm doing well today, though. I have a little cold, and of course, I'm freaking out that I've got the Rona, because apparently no one gets colds anymore or the flu. I mean, obviously we do, but, I have like a runny nose today and kind of like that thick feeling in my neck, like that kind of headachy, achy, sinusy type thing. But oh my God, this freaking virus. Even if I went to urgent care right now and got swabbed again, number one, you don't know for 2 to 5 days. Number two, even if you have the virus, I mean, unless you really can't breathe, God forbid, and they put you on a ventilator in the hospital, they just send you home anyway, and they tell you to take Tylenol for the fever and quarantine yourself. I don't have a fever today. I check it almost obsessively, but I've got this thing going on, and I was sneezing this morning, and it could be anything. I mean, I have cats, right? And I'm technically allergic to cats, but I have them because I love them. Um, I made a gorgeous beef stew this morning, and yes, I'm bragging about it because I'm a really good cook, and I rarely follow a recipe. And we're gonna walk back in the kitchen now. Whoops, I almost stepped on her. And we're gonna look at the stew, okay? Check it out. Yeah, it's brown food. My son's going to bring over some canned green beans. But this is chopped up chuck roast, potatoes, carrots, mushrooms, a couple of hot peppers, and the gravy is just olive oil, salt, pepper, flour. I'm going to taste a potato. Here's a mini mukbang moment. Oh my God. What is more comforting than old-fashioned beef stew on a cold, cold New York Sunday? He's also going to bring over a baguette or some kind of like crusty artisan bread. Is that what they call it? Like a rustic bread. Things are blowing up with me as far as my poetry. I'm putting it out there and people are sharing it. I don't know where to stand. Where my cats are going crazy because I have these crystals right here. And when the sun comes in, there's like rainbows all around the room. Can you see the rainbows all around the room? And the cats chase them. So no, I'm not flexing or bragging. I'm just saying that you all know I love poetry. I love to write it, read it, recite it. Lately, I've been editing my poetry. I've been taking some advice from the people in the classes I go to. And now there's one that I'll come back on later to recite that I'm going to be submitting to a magazine called The Sun, along with a black and white photo I took of a snow-encrusted rowboat by the lake. So that's fun. That's like my creative joy. So he'll be here any minute. We're going to eat, and then I'll go to a meeting later, possibly two, while he's just fooling around in the other room. I've got these dishes to do. Oops. Did I show you guys my new little thing? I think I did. I'm an old woman who repeats herself a lot. But yeah, I love lighting my candles during the day. I love my sparkle lights. I love the fact that I'm not working until Tuesday night. So I've got, today off, tomorrow off, and all of Tuesday off. Going to try to get a lot of cleaning done. I know I always say it, but I'm going to do it. Ooh, I love my highlights in the sun. I'm so happy to finally get a color that I want. The Madison Reed. It's a little more expensive, but it goes on really thick. It doesn't drip. It doesn't sting, and it doesn't smell. So it's worth $24 a box. I mean, when I go and get it done, it's like $120, and I don't even have long hair. But where was I going with that? I don't know. Cleaning. People talk a lot about Chantal with her apartment. My house is pretty much the same. It kind of, clothing-wise, it looks like I'm a hoarder. I do have a bunch of boxes that have to be broken down on my porch. The living room is kind of, I don't have a lot of room for things. So, like, see over here? Those are boxes from, like, Christmas and other things that came off of here. And this desk is disgusting. And I hope you didn't just see my license plates. I have new license plates to put on my car. So yeah, I'm part of these online writing and photography communities, and it's just so exciting to me. I'm a little manic. I'm a little hyper. I know I'm talking fast, and it's like the opposite of last night. But last night I didn't even think I was going to upload that, but it is what it is. It's my life, I try to keep it $1.50, as they say. But I slept till like almost 11 this morning, which I never do. So I think I needed it, which is why I feel better today. And I'm just happy to see my boy, my little tiny 23-year-old who's 6'2", and he's always just so pleasant to hang with. We'll discuss music and politics and food, and it'll be great. I made a yellow cake with chocolate peanut butter frosting, and we'll have that with coffee. And then I have my meeting. So that is the Sunday report. Now I am going to do dishes. And whoops, too much sun. I'll talk to you guys later. Stay safe, happy, healthy. Think a good thought. Peace out for now.